I'm going to show you how to make the large poster. This is mostly used for lost dog cases, but we might need it for a lost cat case too in some circumstances. This is the pen you're going to use to make these giant letters that we're about to do. If you take the pen out of the package and take the lid off, you'll see that it has a super fat tip if you hold it this way. It's almost as big as my thumb. If you turn it the other way, it's a skinny tip. We're going to use both in different applications. So you may want to use a pencil to mark out where your letters are going to go, at least for the first 4 or 5 posters that you make, so that you kind of know where to go. Once you get the hang of it, you shouldn't need to do that, but you can see here I've just penciled in my words so that I know how much room I need for each letter. Basically, you really want to maximize the width of the paper, starting clear over here and ending here as much as possible. So I'm going to make sure I'm using the fat side of the marker and pull straight down to make the first mark of the letter L. If I then just go straight across the way you would normally hold a pen, you're going to get a skinny line instead of a fat line. So you just have to turn the pen in your hand before you make that horizontal line, okay? The O is easiest to make in 2 strokes. The S, just do your best. The T, again, turn the pen to make the top piece of the T. This can be read from a very great distance. Notice that I've switched to upper and lower case for any letters with words with 5 letters or more. I'm going to use a little and sign for and brown. And I'm having to adjust the size of my writing here because I don't have as much room. That's okay, because as people are far away from it, they'll see these words first. As they get a little closer, it's okay that the letters get a little smaller. Now when we get to the word mid-size, this is a mid-sized dog, about 40, 50 pounds. Instead of using the fat side of the marker, I'm going to switch to the skinny side. So you'll find this is a lot easier to write with. But to make that nice and bold so that people can still read it from a distance, I go over it twice. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't turn this into an art project. But it does need to be readable. From a distance, people aren't going to see, little tiny mistakes. For the phone number can actually be the smallest thing on your poster. You can write with the skinny side or just even the corner of the skinny side. People are going to have to stop in order to get out their phone or something to write with to call you. So we're not worried about this being big enough to read from the car. They can't memorize it anyway. We get down to the reward. Again, we're going to write with the skinny side, but we're going to keep our letters nice and tall, or our numbers in this case. And again, go over them to make them bolder. You can put any reward between $250 and $1,000 is my recommendation. The more purebred and valuable the dog, the higher you're going to want to go with your reward. But really, I don't recommend bringing rewards of over $1,000 because it makes people kind of crazy. Okay.